We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Justin Steele will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jared Phillips. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Count even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Kenny Reardon.
Into the box now, Kenny Reardon. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Victor Marrero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Set with the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Scorched to third. Zobrist is there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dennis
Up next for Chicago, Dennis Rock, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. Phillips stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
White Sox leave 1. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Connie Miles gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 26 home runs and 67 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kent Kinsey.
The right fielder, Kent Kinsey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Grant Key, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Kipnis is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So striding in, Parker Costello. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Armstrong is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Santiago.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Standing in, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
No one out with a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, JP.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one.
Count 2-1.
And he popped him up. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. He makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch on its way. Zobrist is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Phillips is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping in, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey! One and one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Key is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the White Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, William Mason, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mason.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Connie Miles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 is the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santiago is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jared Phillips.
At the plate, Jared Phillips. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Greenberg. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nope.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Kenny Reardon. And the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan Plesac?
At the plate, Victor Marrero, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In the dirt here. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
At the plate, Dennis Rock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Kent Kinsey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. So far this year against Southpaws, Kinsey is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Grimes waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Grant Key, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buckner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. One out, nobody on. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and Kipnis is into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Parker Costello, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, William Mason. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Connie Miles. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
So now to the plate, Jared Phillips, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Justin Steele comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Steele.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Oh, but he beats it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pete Armstrong is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rock is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Kenny Reardon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Reardon.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Dennis Rock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ryan Buckner will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 3-1 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. From the stretch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-1. Kipnis runs. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now at the plate, Kent Kinsey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Buckner moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Grant Key.
Digging in once again, Grant Key. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Line to the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Parker Costello.
Settling in now, Parker Costello. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Next to Chicago, the catcher, William Mason.
Into the box, William Mason. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Chopper to short, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Higgins will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Garrett Sargent will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Digging in, Jimmy Grimes. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count remains at 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Justin Steele, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Garrett Sargent, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Ronnie Wickert takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ronnie Wickert.
Standing in now, Jared Phillips, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two 2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Reardon. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Now batter.
At the plate, Victor Marrero. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A runner on first with two away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Strike called, 2-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Armstrong has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. White Sox lead one. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Greenberg.
The center fielder, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the stretch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Santiago.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined but speared on a hop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Thomas
attention, please.
Nicholas comes out
Now
of the bullpen to
pitching for the
shut
Cubs.
things down here in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Now at the plate, Dennis Rock. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with a tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Digging in, Kent Kinsey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's 1-2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a big moment here, and standing in, Grant Key, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
1 out and a runner on second base. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Parker Costello. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ray Higgins.
Jonathan Span will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jonathan Span.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So a 3-run blast to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Billy Palmer takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
At the plate now, Garrett Sargent, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Michael Oka is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Greg Higgins wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Michael Oka hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.